Creating charts in Excel doesn't need to be slow or fiddly. In this video, I'll show you a simple shortcut that lets you create charts quickly and efficiently without constantly switching menus or rebuilding layouts. This is ideal if you regularly turn data into charts for reports, presentations, or meetings and want to speed the process up.
Hello again, welcome to our Microsoft Excel hints and tips. This tip is all about inserting a chart and adding data to it. I have the data sheet of this workbook open, and you can see in column A I have 4 regions. These are the points of the compass: north, south, east and west. And in columns B to G I have the months of the year and then some data representing the figures for each of those months. If I want to insert a chart based on this data, all I have to do is select the data. So I'm going to click in cell A1 and drag my mouse across to G5, and then once I have the data selected, I'm just going to press F11. If you're using a laptop as I am, you might also have to hold the Fn or function key in order to enable it. But F11 is the shortcut key that inserts a chart on its own sheet and names the sheet Chart 1. Now that might not be what you want. You might want to move the chart onto the same sheet as the data, in which case we can click on this button here, the last button on the chart design ribbon, and we can move the chart to a destination of your choice. I'm going to put it as an object in the same sheet as the data, which is the data sheet, and say OK, and the chart is now moved back to the data sheet. However, I'm now going to delete it because I'd like to show you another way. Now, you don't always want the chart on a sheet of its own, so there's another keyboard shortcut that you can use to insert the chart on the same sheet as your data. And that is by holding the Alt key. So again, I've got my data selected. I'm going to hold the Alt key and I'm going to press F1 on my keyboard, and F1 and the Alt key together will insert the chart on the same sheet as your data. However, we're not done yet, because I'm going to delete the chart yet again. And this time I'm going to insert the chart by using the Quick Analysis tab. So once you've selected the data, you can see the little Quick Analysis tab pop up at the bottom. If you click that, you'll open up a drop-down menu. One of the options on there is Charts. And just for the sake of consistency, I'm going to choose the same one as we've had before, Clustered Column Chart. And there we go. We've got the third method of inserting a chart. I'm going to leave that one there for a moment though, because the other thing that I'd like to share with you is how you can add data to the chart. So imagine this situation: you've just created the chart and now your boss has said, that looks fine, but we've got some more data and I'd like you to add to it. If you have a look at the extra data sheet, you'll see that there are 4 new regions here: Northwest, Northeast, Southwest and Southeast, and then corresponding data for each of those regions. How can we take that data and add that into an existing chart? Well, it's surprisingly easy. All you have to do is copy it. I'm going to highlight the data, I'll copy it, and then I'm going to go back to my chart on the data sheet, find a blank area of the chart. So this is a good place as any, up next to the title, but not on the plot area. Right click and paste, and there is the new data that's now been added to the chart. You can see the 4 new regions listed underneath. So there we have 3 ways of inserting a chart in Microsoft Excel 365 and adding data to it.
So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. We have lots more Microsoft 365 tutorials on udemy.com, and you'll find a discount link in the description, especially for YouTube viewers. So I'll see you on the next tutorial.
Bye for now.